Predator. Badlands star Dimitrius Schuster Koloamatangi knows what alien franchise monster Dek should fight next. Exclusive. Dan Trachtenberg reinvigorated the action horror Predator franchise with a trio of fantastic entries, culminating in the most recent live-action spectacle, the excellent Predator. Badlands. Prey builds on the franchise's limitless potential by pitting a Yautja against a Comanche community in 1719, and the animated anthology Predator. Killer of Killers pits different predators against Viking and samurai warriors, alongside a crafty World War II pilot. Predator. Badlands followed suit, continuing to find new directions for the franchise by following a young Yautja, Dek, Dimitrius Schuster Koloamatangi, who travels to a dangerous planet full of deadly beasts in search of the unkillable Kalisk. Dek finds the top half of a Wayland Yutani synth, Thea Elefanning, who is searching for her sister Synth and her legs. The pair head off together on a journey that gets more perilous as they go. To celebrate the digital release of Predator, Badlands, the direct was invited to a Predator training workout where we interviewed Schuster Koloamatangi. He took us deeper into the world of Badlands and told us about the movie monster he'd most like to see Dek take on, the massive offspring creature from Alien, Romulus. What would be a good challenge for him? He replied when asked what creature he'd like to see Dek battle in a sequel. I feel like a lot of movie monsters he would just dispatch. After a second of thought, Schuster Koloamatangi knew his answer. What's the one in the last Alien? The big, tall hybrid one from Alien. Romulus, he answered. Reminded that these films certainly share a universe, he put out a request to Trachtenberg. So hook it up, Dan. What's going on? The direct. On the Predator? Badlands press tour. It was great to see you casually drop Yautja language. Clearly significant prep went into the role, and the combat was well executed. What were your training and combat preparation like? Dimitrius Schuster Koloamatangi. It was a lot of combat practice, and just getting the shapes and movements of the Predator right. Initially, it was just a month of physical training and prep that they had given us. But when I had known I had gotten the role, I had about 3 months, so it was 2 months of just trying to find the character myself. There was a lot of strength training. There was a lot of cardio training, just trying to be at the level of fitness I needed to be to withstand the whole shoot in a suit. It was quite interesting trying to find, not a martial art, but trying to mix the animalistic aspects of this character with fight choreography to not make it look too human, still keeping that same Predator essence that they have, but also making him a freaking badass. It also helps that he's a little bit smaller, as he's known in the film as the run of the family. It's easier to be a bit quicker and a bit more agile for Dek, because it suits his stature. It was a fun process. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, but it was really rewarding. The direct. It was interesting, because Dek used not only traditional weapons, but also developed a lot of bioweapons that he found on the planet. What was your favorite to train with? Dimitrius Schuster Koloamatangi. My favorite to train? Oh, that's a good question. I really like the combi stick, and the sword, and then the razor grass whip. Those were like my 3 favorites. I know you only asked for one, but I can't pick one, so I put 3. The whip was badass. When they first brought that out on set, I was like, oh hell yeah, we're so on. This is cool. The direct. The whip looked great on screen. What was training with it like? It was hard. I'm not gonna lie. I suck with a whip. It was actually really difficult. We ended up getting a little hang of it, and then I think they realized that I was as well versed with the whip, so they gave me a half whip as well to try and get the movements a bit better. But yeah, I really wish I took that whip. Bring it over, please, guys. Disney, help me out. Predator. Badlands is available on digital at Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV, and Fandango, and on physical media at select retailers.